Here's the I didn't want us getting like booted off of YouTube immediately with this new gig.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing with the case? Yes.
So you were saying?
Ricky went into the Money in the Bank briefcase and is now donning the $1 Million Man belt. I love it.
Yeah, don't mind me. I guess it's time to do this. Finally, the Back to the Future podcast has come back to wrestling podcasting. Hello, Packamaniacs, and welcome to Pack to the Future podcast presents Sunday night's main event.
Yeah, buddy.
On tonight's inaugural episode, we have a ton of fun wrestling discussion for you. It's going to be action-packed. We're going to be teasing some upcoming games, opportunities to win some prizes. Take you back in the Pack to the Future, if you will. Talk a little cards and so much more. I am so excited. I am Ricky, the eBay, and I'm joined by my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Plain White Tea, Chad. How you doing, Doc?
Nailed it.
But we're super excited for this first episode and to have a great time tonight. It's too much to tease everything, so I think we ought to just jump right on into it. What do you say, Chad?
Yeah, I think so. We've got all those things that you talked about are all things Ricky and I have been brainstorming over the last several months. And we look forward to bringing this to you guys each and every Sunday night. If you have feedback for us, certainly reach out about the podcast to Pack to the Future Podcast on Instagram or at packtothefuturepodcast@gmail.com. And Ricky, we're going to kind of figure this out. And hopefully we've got a little bit better idea of what's going on than Triple H does in the WWE right now. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
Well, and I have Elimination Chamber up right now as we're doing the show. There'll be, I know, some spoilers. No big deal on my end, just so you know. I am so out on the WWE currently.
It's a good way to start this debut show.
I know the cards are looking well, but we love wrestling and we love old school WWE. We can still have problems with the bookings and the writing of the WWE. Now, I am early into this pay-per-view. Maybe my mind will be drastically changed, but when I see 4 matches on a card, I'm not super optimistic.
I think this Elimination Chamber was a strong offering. I was highly entertained. I've watched it all the way through, so no speculation on my part. I had some good laughs. I think there were some good moments. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to being surprised because, man, I've been watching nonstop Monday Night Raw and old school pay-per-views the last several weeks, probably couple months. Speaking of, we don't really have any show announcements tonight.
Nope.
But Chad, are we going to be able to create a page on our website dedicated to Sunday Night Main Event?
Yeah, we can certainly do that. Certainly the YouTube, and we'll also put this out on podcast form. My hope is to do that every Sunday night. And so as long as you're subscribed to Pack to the Future Podcast over on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, or you can check us out at the website, pttfpodcast.com. We'll make sure you can view those there.
What I'm hoping for, though, Chad, that is fantastic. But what I'm hoping for is a place where I'm going to talk about a few pieces of wrestling history throughout the show. And I do have some links of where to find certain shows or YouTube clips. Is there somewhere we can create a page to kind of host some of those links?
So you're going to want them updated like weekly then?
Yeah.
I can try.
Okay.
Yes.
Or I can learn to do it.
Yes, they can be housed. It takes a little extra elbow grease, as I'm sure you would understand. And so, yeah, we can go ahead and make that happen.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, jumping into this week in wrestling history, this is what sparked that previous discussion, Chad, is there are two things that happened this week in wrestling history. The first is in 2000, and I guess this kind of goes back to the late 90s. One Mark Henry he initially started out as the world's strongest man. He was an Olympic weightlifter, and later on joined the Nation of Domination. Eventually, as the Nation of Domination started to break up, he turned into a bit of a ladies' man. First courting and having a relationship with D-Generation X's China, and later a number of getting into trouble with a number of other ladies in the WWE. Well, in 2000, he unfortunately got Mae Young pregnant. Mae Young, who was probably in her 70s at the time, fell to the floor mid-match, going into labor, and gave birth live on the air on Monday Night Raw. And
is that real? Is what you're saying is real?
Yeah, she gave birth to a hand.
Okay.
We do have that YouTube clip. That was on February 28th, 2000. Also, on this day in wrestling history, on March 2nd of 1998, the WWE was heading into WrestleMania 14. And I miscorrectly said that on our last main show, talking about that cell card I got in the mail. It was WrestleMania 14, not 15. But in 1998, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship was up for grabs between, there you go. There's the Mae Young giving birth to a hand.
Yeah. All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then in 1998, Shawn Michaels was facing off against Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship, and Mike Tyson was going to serve as the special ring enforcer. It was during Monday Night Raw on March 2nd, 1998, that Mike Tyson and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, had a face-to-face where Michaels asked him to declare his allegiance. Looked like they were going to face off and go to blows, only for Shawn Michaels to rip Mike Tyson's shirt off, exposing a D-Generation X shirt, indicating Mike Tyson would be, in fact, in Shawn Michaels' corner for that match. You should go check it out. It's on Netflix. That match does have a couple interesting twists and turns. And this is the pay-per-view that led to me going down this rabbit hole of watching all these Raws from 1998 lately.
You know, anytime you get Tyson involved with something where it's loosely scripted, but anything could happen. I mean, especially older days Tyson, he's a flight risk.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I could see how that would be some quality viewing there.
It was a big deal. It was excellent. Yeah. And so we'll work on getting links to these two clips. If we're able to make them accessible to you guys, great. But if not, you can search on YouTube for the Mae Young gives birth to a hand. That's Raw from February 28th, 2000. And then you can find at least the 1998 and 99 Monday Night Raws on archive.org. Google WWE Raw 98 archive. It'll pop right up.
Yeah, if you send them to me, I can get them up. I have a hard time putting them up if I don't have them or know about them is the only tricky part.
Yeah, no, I can
Couldn't find
send you
out.
the link. I can get you all the links.
Yeah. Do it. That'd be perfect.
All right. What do we got next?
So next up, Ricky, we are going to go to the Elimination Chamber. Now, we're going to try and do this each and every week, and this is where we're going to give you some card exposure to your WWE talk. What I'm going to do is bring you, Ricky, 6 contestants for cards that are up for auction this week. I'm choosing Fanatics Collect. We could pivot off that any old week that we want because we're running the show on this one.
Yeah.
But I've got 6 cards for you. And Ricky, you're going to be backstage running Gorilla, and essentially you're going to tell us who the winner is based off of any old criteria that you deem fit.
Oh, we've got a good one tonight.
All right. I like it. So we've got 6 cards with some contestants. Let's pull these up. I'll briefly talk about the card. And then if you've got any questions or any comments, feel free to go ahead and jump in and let's see what people like about this. So Ricky, first off, we're going to go with your guy. And I put this one first. He's going to be leading in the ring. It's going to be The Undertaker. And here we have a 2024 Panini 3-count Downtown The Undertaker. Is this a card you're familiar with? Have you seen this before?
I have. I haven't stopped to give it probably as much attention as I should. It absolutely is a card I plan to have in my collection at some point in my life. But honestly, haven't looked at it too much or the market for it too much.
Well, you know, these 3-count cards are very nice. And of course, artist rendition in the background, what appears to be maybe like an altar with a casket, perhaps, with Undertaker doing his classic posing out in front of it. So that's from 2024 Panini 3-count. And starting in the ring with the Taker, we're going to go with old Stone Cold Steve Austin. This one from 2025 Topps Chrome, Mark of the Champions autograph. And again, guys, these are cards that are currently up for auction, so we'll try and bring these to you each and every week. And that's an on-card auto. He signs the full thing, Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I like that for the card, Ricky. I don't know that I love the design of the card, like the silver and gold aspect of it, but you know, he's looking like the badass that he is, and that's a pretty nice on-card offering right there.
Yeah, I love the on-card. He has a great signature. Don't love the card itself.
Right.
But it's one of those, the signature, like, there is an amount of money I would pay to own that card. Like, on some level, I do want it. Like,
well, you know, after the show, you could go bid on it. It does end tonight. This one looks like it's non-numbered, so you might be able to get that for a little bit lower price. Currently $240.
Hey, that ain't bad.
So those are 2 starting in the ring. Ricky, I'm one of the prime contenders for our Elimination Chamber this week. I think is this next card. This next one, I think, is a big one. A 2020 WWE Chrome, product of note. Rhea Ripley autographs, first NXT card in a PSA 9. This is a good looking card and an on-card autograph, it appears. It's numbered to 199. You know, this is Rhea pre-tats, but just kind of entering her dark era.
Oh, yeah.
With the uni.
I dig it.
I think this is a good looking card here, Ricky.
Oh, yeah. Excellent looking card. I like the subtle color in the background. I like the on-card auto. Excellent card. I actually need to get a Rhea Ripley card in my collection.
Hey, it could be this. What's this one going for right now? 170 currently?
It could be this one. I need to get on Fanatics Collect.
I mean, I think, you know, they do call this her rookie card, a rookie auto. You know, it's just a little something to think about there.
Now you're piquing my interest.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm here to do. Well, switching gears just a little bit, we're going to go to our next contender in this Elimination Chamber. We're going to go to 2025 in Topps Now, making an appearance. This one's also graded by PSA. It's a PSA 10, a rookie card. I hear the music, and it's Mr. Logan Paul. This photo, even though it is a base card out of Topps Now, Ricky, he is mid-flight doing a mid-air backflip. It looks like Springboard moonsault. Who is that? Is that Jey Uso that he's about to crush on the announcer's table?
Yeah, Jimmy or Jay. Probably Jay.
One of the Usos,
Oos.
But how about this? A rookie card designation on this Tops Now card.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. That was at Money in the Bank, so I like that one as well.
Yeah. No, that is a pretty amazing action shot.
All right, Ricky. Well, 2 more guys here in our Elimination Chamber. You may recognize our next guy. This card's coming out of 2025, also a Tops Now. Oh, yeah. It's your tribal chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Clash in Paris from Tops Now. Ricky, I gotta tell you, cool. I like this design a lot. We got, what is that, the Starry Night kind of painting in the background?
Yeah, Van Gogh.
Yeah. This card looks pretty sweet.
That is pretty cool. And I do like the art cards.
And it's graded in the CGC clear case, pristine 10 for this one. I mean, Tribal Chief's going to be a force.
Yeah.
This was $23. Like, what are we doing here? This thing ends in an hour.
How much time left?
We got 1 hour, 7 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, maybe I'll go bid on this card after the old screen share.
Stab.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we've got our last participant here that we need to show.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be no surprise here, but we've covered a Money in the Bank card, Elimination Chamber, obviously. We're missing a big one coming up. Oh, yeah, buddy. Here it is. This one coming out of 2025 Topps Chrome. The WrestleMania insert. Ricky, if you have not seen these are short print and they are beautiful. I have one of the Ultimate Warrior.
That is so cool. I need to
have a hard time seeing him, but it is pretty damn cool. It's John Cena.
I need to look some of those up. That is incredible. Oh, man. Yeah.
So there's our 6. We've got Taker. We got Stone Cold, Rhea Ripley, the only female offering in this week's Elimination Chamber. Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, and John Cena for your cards.
Yeah.
Ricky, how do you see this one playing out? I've got a little graphic here that we'll put up to remind you of these cards as we go through for those of you watching on the YouTube. Look at this. This is art. It's artistic display right here. Oh, yeah.
That is art. Fantastic job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I did all weekend.
So I decided to ask for help in an unusual place. And I actually got a hold of these cards, looked up all the images, sent them over to a friend of the program, one Junkie Tim.
Oh, yes.
And
wrestling connoisseur.
Yep. Sorry?
Wrestling connoisseur, Junkie Tim.
We've always said that about him. Said that about him. And so I asked him to take a look at the cards and tell me what he thinks and who would win this match. And this was his response. The arena was sold out. Lights flashing as the massive Elimination Chamber lowered slowly toward the ring. Steel chains rattled, pods locked into place, and the crowd buzzed knowing history was about to unfold. Inside the structure waited 6 superstars. The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rhea Ripley, Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. Only one would leave. John Cena ran out first to thunderous cheers, saluting fans and shouting, "The champ is here," before locking himself inside a pod. Heavy guitars hit as Rhea Ripley marched out next, stomping down the ramp with pure intensity, slamming her pod door shut behind her. Glass shattered and the arena exploded for Stone Cold Steve Austin as he marched down, climbed the turnbuckles, and raised both middle fingers before entering his pod. Boos and cheers mixed as Logan Paul appeared, filming himself, promising victory to his followers before confidently stepping into his chamber. The music changed to a slow, powerful theme. Roman Reigns walked out with calm dominance, raising one finger in acknowledgement as the crowd reacted loudly. Then darkness fell. Gong. Smoke filled the arena as The Undertaker appeared under purple light. He walked slowly to the ring, eyes rolled back, and stepped inside as the chamber door slammed shut. The Undertaker and Stone Cold somehow found themselves face to face. Austin attacked instantly, punches, kicks, and Luthez press. He slammed Undertaker into the chains and hit an early Stone Cold stunner. The referee counted, but Undertaker sat straight up at 2. The crowd erupted. Undertaker answered with heavy strikes and a snake eyes slam into the turnbuckle, followed by a big boot that nearly ended Austin early. Ripley stormed in as the third contestant and took control immediately. She powerbombed Austin into the chains and stunned Undertaker with a running knee. She nearly pinned Austin after Riptide, but Undertaker broke it up with a leg drop. All three brawled across the steel floor using chains and pod walls as weapons. Logan Paul entered next. He sprinted in and avoided fighting at first. Waiting for openings, he hit a springboard clothesline and then climbed a pod. He dove with a massing frog splash onto everyone, covering Austin. 1, 2. Undertaker pulled him off. Undertaker grabs Logan by the throat. Choke slam onto steel. Moments later, tombstone pile driver. Logan Paul is the first eliminated by The Undertaker. Roman Reigns exits his pods. He explodes into the match with a Superman punch to Ripley and a crushing spear to Austin. He smashed Undertaker into the chains repeatedly, taking control of the chamber. Reigns powerbombed Ripley through a pod wall and covers her. 1, 2, 3. Ripley's eliminated by Reigns. John Cena exits his pod. He charges in full speed, shoulder tackles, spinning slam. You can't see me. He hits an attitude adjustment on Reigns, but only gets it to a count of 2. Austin Stone Cold stuns Cena out of nowhere. Reigns spears Austin seconds later, but Undertaker drags Reigns outside and chokeslams him onto the steel grate. Chaos is everywhere. Austin and Cena briefly team up against Reigns. Stunner, attitude adjustment combo. Roman Reigns is eliminated. The crowd roars as 3 legends remain. Austin hits another stunner on Cena and turns directly into The Undertaker. The dead man catches him by the throat. Choke slam. Austin staggers up defiantly, middle fingers raised. Tombstone pile driver. Stone Cold Steve Austin's been eliminated by The Undertaker. Cena refuses to quit. He lifts The Undertaker. Attitude adjustment. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. The arena explodes in disbelief. Cena attempts a second attitude adjustment, but The Undertaker slips behind him, spinning Cena around slowly. The lights flicker. Choke slam. Undertaker then lifts Cena one final time. Last ride power bomb. He wasn't finished. By God. Undertaker crossed Cena's arms. Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Smoke fills the chamber as Undertaker stands alone among broken pods, shattered chains, and fallen superstars. He slowly raises his arms as purple light covers the arena. 5 competitors entered with hope. Only one remains. The Undertaker wins the Elimination Chamber.
That was the most incredible thing I have ever heard.
He took it real serious, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he had a lot more invested in WWE than what he generally lets on. And I guess it does kind of make sense because, you know, he's so short-winded when typically when he texts or if you're talking with him. But it makes sense if he's this invested in WWE and gives this type of a narrative, he's just saving it.
Yeah, who knew that he was Superfan 99? It's crazy.
It's absolutely incredible. So the winner of this week's Elimination Chamber is this 2024 3-count WWE Undertaker, huh?
Yeah. There's been some excellent writers in the history of wrestling. Add Junkie Tim to that list. He's agreed to be our weekly writer on SNME. You got to be here first to figure out who's going to win the big matches.
I love it. I love it. Very well done, Ricky. And I guess I should say Junkie Tim. Yeah, well done. That was amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
I was thinking more. I was going to be like, oh, I'd pick like Rhea Ripley because the card's cool and like she's a badass.
You thought that would be it. But why would we do that?
Not do that. I want this each and every week. I will simply like pull up my soda and the popcorn and just be fist pumping the whole time.
You tell me, and you name the match. Well, you name the match. We'll fit it in. If it's Elimination Chamber every week, so be it. If it's please don't make it be a Royal Rumble. I don't know if my voice can handle it, but I'll try.
It's like 3 hours of Royal Rumble.
That might put me off the wagon.
Oh, man. That's good stuff. Well done.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't be talking for several days after. Maybe that's not the worst thing in the world for me.
No, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. Now, what we have is the WrestleMania rumor mill. Is this a work or a shoot? I was getting work and mill. The WrestleMania rumor mill. Is this a work or shoot?
This can be a recurring theme each week, right? The work or the shoot. We're going to bring you a story. Mostly Ricky and I like send each other like 20 of these a week on Instagram. And we're going to pick one and we got to figure it out.
Yeah. This feels like a good discussion background wrestling theme top song.
I like it. Let me pull up the screen that you and I came across with. And do you want to introduce it to the people or you want me to?
I'll let you introduce.
All right. Well, this one feels pretty timely, especially with Ricky's declaration of his disappointment with current WWE writing. So this week, this is according to sportsbash.in on the Instagram, Ricky. It reads, with a picture of Vince McMahon, breaking news behind him. He's got a microphone. It says Vince McMahon in active talks to buy back WWE with Saudi Arabia investors. As per reports, Vince McMahon is planning to reacquire the WWE from TKO Group Holdings. He resigned as WWE chairman following a civil lawsuit in January 2024. He also reportedly sold over $2 billion worth of TKO shares, reducing his stake in the company.
Yeah.
But the reports suggest all the criminal legal charges against Vince McMahon have been dropped. Saudi investors are now keen to fund him in buying the WWE back on a multi-billion-dollar expense. So, Ricky, is Vince McMahon plotting to make WWE a private company once again and gain majority control? What do you think?
Well, you gotta throw up Selly's comment. People are terrified. Oh God, not again. This 100% is a work. You Google Vince McMahon. It talks about more issues with his latest rape accuser. He's nowhere near being cleared of criminal charges. There's no way the WWE is going back to Vince McMahon. However, I'm going to say something controversial. I am not apologizing for him. He is in no way a good man. In fact, I am disgusted when I see him. The dude knew how to write for wrestling. That's all I'll say. The dude knew how to write wrestling storylines way better than Triple H so far. Now, Chad, you're telling me my mind may be changed after watching Elimination Chamber. I'm I'm hopeful. I'm wishing, because my boy Joey Henry is getting the big push. He's gonna be up at the big show any day now.
Oh yeah. Well, here's my thought with old Vince. Like, obviously, you've had that linear wrestling deep involvement for quite some time, which is why you're perfect to run this podcast. And my involvement has kind of been dip a toe in, back out for a little while, and it kind of pulls me in at different times in my life. Now, towards the end of Vince McMahon, I was all for him being gone. I didn't like the writing. I wasn't on board. And then Triple H comes in and we get this Avengers style massive WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes versus The Rock and Roman Reigns. And it was just incredible.
Yeah.
But
we all thought the second coming had arrived.
Exactly. But it really has died off, it feels like, over the past year, with seems like storylines that either don't make sense or are repetitive and nothing that just pulls me in. I think the PLEs that have been overseas, I have nothing against necessarily the location of them or the countries that they are in. However, I need crowd reaction and crowd pop to pull me in. That's what I love. That's what gets me fired up. Like you reading off the Elimination Chamber, right? Like, I mean, that's incredible. It gets me jacked. Like, it makes me want to go grab my figurines and do a battle royale right here.
Hell yeah.
Vince seems like he knew how to do it, but I am in full agreement with you to bring this back in. This is totally a work. The guy, if he's not going to go to prison, should be, and he's not regaining control of this company. But hopefully, I should say, we can get some creative juices back flowing again. I just don't think it's going to be in the form of Vince McMahon taking back control of WWE.
I hope so. And, we do tend to be WWE focused. I may need to spend a little time with AEW and bringing that to the show, because I am hearing that their storyline and story writing is pretty damn good. And I'm with you. I don't want to just complain. I don't want to lie. Like, we were going to talk about the state of wrestling as we see it. But I also don't want to just complain about it. And so I think a lot of these superstars who used to be with the WWE one time, for example, your Dean Ambrose is now John Moxley over at AEW. There's a bunch of fellas. I think JR's even kicking over there.
Wow.
Good old
Still
JR.
going.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I hope that they turn it around. Here's the sad thing, though, the more I'm thinking about it. I'll bet the ESPN helps promote these lame storylines too, right? Like they're like, yeah, we want to be for all the audience, and I'm like listening in my car Friday, driving around, and on Sirius XM on ESPN's main channel, they have Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate. He is breaking down Elimination Chamber. He is hosting a show, which is great. But all I thought is, what are you going to say about 4 matches for an hour?
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, I wish that they would just, bring back the white trash a little bit.
Well, here's one thing. So there is that component to it. I feel another component is, as I mentioned earlier, I'm tired of seeing the same guys over and over. And at least for Elimination Chamber, right, you get some different guys going, right? You get Finn Balor, and this is no surprise. I mean, he's wrestling for the title. Finn Balor, this isn't a spoiler. His cardiovascular endurance is absolutely absurd. It is absurd, and it was fun to watch. You get your boy Trick Williams in the Elimination Chamber. And then you also have, there's another guy. He's 21 years old. I totally forgot his name. Evans. He's got some moves. He's high flying. He's doing flips off the ropes, and it's entertaining, and it got people pretty fired up. I'm sorry?
Javon Evans?
Yep, that's him. So it's pretty entertaining stuff, but we'll see. Maybe the writing will kick back up.
Yeah. Nope. I'll always be a fan. I'll always be ready when they're ready to suck me back in. While we are at it, I guess we can do one of these types of transition thingies. Let's see here.
I'm excited for while you pull this up. There it is.
So we are going to be teasing next week. We'll start out playing a game. Are we good to give away a $25 eBay gift card?
Oh yeah, whatever you want to do. Sure. Okay. We don't have to tell the bank person.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot decline this.
He doesn't even know about the show, our banker. So we're good.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Because dude, we'd be hearing it from him. He will call us Sundays. We want to interact with the audience. We want this to be the kind of podcast where you can interact as a listener, even if you're not actively the participant of the game. But we need volunteers, calling all volunteers. We're going to give away, we'll start with just one gift card. I'll see if I can maybe come up with a home prize as a gift, second gift. So we can give out at least a couple prizes if we get a couple listeners that want to participate. The game's called Four Corners. We will prepare you. I have prepared 4 questions which represent 4 corners under 4 topics. You, the listener, must answer all 4 questions within a given topic. Now, if you get to question 2, Chad, and you mess up on question 3, Tim can come in on question 3, answer it in question 4, and he's a big winner.
Oh.
So they are progressive. And we will take our first winner for sure. Maybe first 2 if I can come up with something cool. And the topics will give you a heads up. WrestleMania, Monday Night Wars, Say His Name and the PTTF podcast, the Back to the Future podcast.
Oh, yes.
There will be 4 questions. They are relatively easy if you are a fan of those things. This is just for fun and for shenanigans. So we need you to join us next week. Can we commit to Sunday night again, 6:30 Mountain, 8:30 Eastern?
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. I'll be in an empty house. But yeah, we'll fire it right in there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So join us. You just gotta. I'm trying to think the best way. Probably is to join us either on YouTube. We will. Let me think of how to do this. Yeah, join us on YouTube and log in and just make sure you mention that you're there listening. Yeah. And we will call on one of you. I'll talk to you off air, Chad, of whether we want to make them call us from their phone. That might be kind of fun. Or we can have them answer in the chat.
They log on. As soon as they log on in the comments of the YouTube, they declare their love for the show and their desire to play in the game.
Done.
And that's it. That's all you got to do.
It's going to be a blast. We've got a number of games actually that we've got in R&D, research and development, and you get to be a part of the testing. So join us next week as we play 4 Corners. It's going to be a ton of fun.
R&D is one of the bigger departments here at Sunday Night's Main Event. Really rapidly developing too. I was pretty impressed with their work this week.
Oh, they are not messing around.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's go back to the future, if you will. I'm not sure what kind of music we want for this.
I think this segment. So if you can't see, with this show, we're trying to come up with more specific segments related to wrestling, and we're going to try and keep this format week to week. And Ricky brought this one to the table during his leadership meeting with R&D. Yeah. This one I could not be more excited about. And I tell you what, Ricky's not a guy to post on show notes, ladies and gentlemen. No. But this, I think we're going to be in for a treat for the next little while here. And I'm excited to see what you've got teed up.
Oh yeah, and you've got that link, I assume.
Oh yeah. Yep, I've got it, and I'm ready to fire it up.
So, do you remember WWF Hasbro action figures? These action figures were released between 1990 and 1994. I'm not sure if it tells us in this link, Chad. I don't think it does. How big they were. They were about 5-6 inches. We had a lot at the studio at your house back in the day.
Oh, like this guy?
Yeah, buddy. The
Or like this guy.
Undertaker. Yeah, there's the Hogan. There he is.
I got one more from downstairs too.
Yeah, buddy, the Warrior. The Warrior. These action figures were amazing. They were, I'd say, probably 5 inches, 6 inches in length. Each figure could do like one or two things. Like they could bend one arm, and you could twist them back to do one action-packed move, or a chop. They released in a number of different series, and I had no idea how many of these there were. 11 different series.
Wow.
99 total figures. Okay, now here's where it got interesting in researching this.
Oh, I've got this one. I've got series 1 of the Hogan. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, and I think that you and I probably have most, the wrestlers that we do have are going to be from this series 1. I remember the Jake the Snake. A lot of them came with yes, $1 Million Man came with the belt. Jake the Snake came with a snake. I remember these kind of like accessories that would come with them. Now, the Ultimate Warrior, if you recall, you could bounce him. His legs would kind of go in. They were springs, if I recall.
Yeah.
And he could jump based on
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So over the course of 4 years, they released 99 total figures, 86 singles that you're seeing all of them here. The $1 Million Belt, dude. That's just incredible.
Oh, it's so good.
86 singles. They had 5 tag teams. And then I had no idea. They had 3 mail away bags that you could get action figures. You could just get in a bag.
What?
Yes, in the WWF magazine in 1993. And I think if you scroll down to the bottom, just above the tag teams.
Oh, look at Typhoon, though.
Oh, yeah. I wish I need the Typhoon, actually.
Oh, Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat. Look at his headdress.
Oh, yeah. No, you and I are going to lose a lot of money in the coming weeks.
Oh, my God, this is so cool.
eBay watching buying these action figures. Okay, but these magazine or these bags, and you can go slowly while I'm talking about this. Go at whatever speed you want.
Okay.
The Undertaker was one of them. Let's see if I've got one of these guys.
There's a Papa Shango with the Spellbinder.
Dude, they do not mess around on these. But they had an Undertaker, they had alternate, and he had, I believe, darker hair. They had a Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 9 attire. Yeah. Now I got your attention. The red attire that he came out in at the very end.
Yes.
And then they have a Bret Hart, and I couldn't figure out how he was an alternate, but he said like plain clothes or something.
Oh, really?
Dude, these 3 items sealed. The Undertaker, the Bret Hart goes for over $900.
What?
The Hogan goes for over $1,000, and the Undertaker goes for over $3,200.
Oh my God! What about out of the plastic and significantly played with?
Yeah, I probably like $10.
Oh, damn it! Doink the Clown.
Dude, I need a Doink.
I saw Doink the Clown at WrestleMania. I was there.
Dude, I love Doink the Clown, and he's always in the WWE video games.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Bushwhackers. Yeah, that's great. Butch and Luke.
Oh yeah.
A couple of classics. Shout out to the Bushwhackers. Whatever those crazy bastards are doing.
Seriously.
Oh, okay. Here's the tag teams. Okay, so Bushwhackers, and then there's Demolition.
I love Demolition.
I have Demolition. I have them downstairs.
Oh yeah.
The Legion of Doom. I love their shoulder pads. I was always worried they were just going to impale someone and kill them.
I desperately wanted a pair. Okay, here are the bagged ones at the bottom.
Oh, it's just like in a sandwich bag?
That's literally how they came. And that's for those prices. Undertaker $3,200, Hogan $1,000, and Hart $900.
Oh my God. I thought maybe it was like this super cool grab bag, mystery bag type thing, but that does not seem to be the case.
No.
Oh, King of the Ring?
Dude, I had Oh, it also they had three rings really. They had two versions of the blue, and then they had one yellow that was King of the Ring. We definitely had the blue.
Dude. Oh yeah, I still have the blue.
I might have body slammed Brother eBay onto that blue wrestling ring in an Extreme Rules match in our playroom one night.
Look at this. Even the loose and complete estimated value of the blue ring, $156.
Dude.
Are you kidding me? What's my Hogan going for? Let's see. Where's Hogan number 1? Let's find
There's
this
a number
man.
of Hogans.
Okay.
I remember
Hogan
there were a
number
number
1.
of takers too. I think they might even have the purple gloves and the pink and the gray gloves.
Oh, yeah, it's $23 we're looking at right here.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It can help me move like a box out of my house, maybe.
Yeah.
Ricky, this is a stellar website to find. This one needs to go on the website too. I
Yeah.
will
save this.
ponder. I have
I'll
one more day
email
of work
those
left,
links.
and then I'm done. And so, however you want me to like organize these, because people who are wrestling fans need to be able to find this in one central link. I get what you're saying. I'm all in.
So
This has me
here's
fired
what
up,
I'm
man.
thinking is if we can figure out a way to do like just a running show note, I don't know, with links on there.
Yeah.
And we can put our questions for Four Corners up. And I'm thinking as we reach down the road at some point, maybe WrestleMania around that time, we do a Royal Rumble where one participant for a big prize has to answer 30 questions
Oh my God.
that have been
Yes.
previously asked.
I love it.
I got an idea. So I'll send it to you. Dude, I need a Papa Shango. Papa Shango Series 6.
Oh, can you even imagine?
Get out of here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great stuff right here. I like this.
This just
You know,
takes me back to being a kid, man.
I think I still have the board from Hacksaw. I think I've got it somewhere.
Dude,
The 2x4.
you need that 2x4.
The 2x4 was a problem with him swinging that around. Like, Hacksaw was a little unhinged, and you never really knew what he was going to do.
No, he was never always all the way there. Never.
No. I still don't think he is all the way there. He's out there swinging that board around somewhere.
Oh.
Great find. That's good stuff. So what was this? This segment was, do you remember?
Do you remember?
No,
We'll work on. You know, all this is kind of a work in progress. You guys are kind of seeing it that what we've learned by recording as long as we have, that the best way to start a project and let it grow is to start it. Let it grow.
Fire it in there.
So this will evolve over time, but for now it's do you remember?
Start with a white shirt and see where it takes you.
Exactly. Or $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase that makes you look fat as hell.
Dude, that's an awesome shirt.
No, thank you.
It does.
No,
It
actually,
it looks like my size, like a little medium there.
Yeah, no, it's probably
That's my
is.
style. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know how good your agility is going to be. Like, you're not doing any.
Well, I am going to
Logan Paul
be,
stuff.
you know, man, you might need to do the same. I'm going to be making a few purchases on the WWE shop website. I decided my wrestling attire game is out of whack. I need an NWO shirt. I need a D-Generation X shirt. There's probably a ton of Undertaker, $1 Million Man. I'm going to end up spending $1 million. So check in next week and find out how broke I am.
Well, you know, if we are going to be the leading podcast on wrestling and cards, you know, it's one of those things we got to do.
Did you see they have a University of Utah championship belt?
What?
The only thing keeping me from smashing the buy it now, it's the W's. There's no drum and feather. And I'm like, it just doesn't quite do it for me.
Yeah, we're going to need that.
And it's no like big political statement or anything. It just for a wrestling belt, the drum and feather is warrior-like. It is awesome. And the interlocking uses like,
it's what we grew up with for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to kick it back over to you for our 3 count.
Oh yeah, we're about to. You know, Ricky, I feel like the wrestlers have thrown their final moves, and I think it's time to hit this 3 count. So here's the idea behind the 3 count is we are going to give you 3 final card related topics to close out this episode each and every week. We are going to start with number 1, which is new product release information for you sports card collectors out there. And Ricky, we've actually got a couple of these, but we're going to start with one that just came out. And I think it's actually going to be a pretty big deal. So for those of you watching here on the YouTube, you can see exactly our screen, which shows 2025 Topps Universe WWE. Now, it is making its debut this year. And if you listen to Card Talk with Mrs. Doc, which comes out each and every Wednesday on the Pack to the Future Network, you will hear our review of this. But this, as stated by Beckett, electric designs, tons of color, and plenty of hits. The first-year product has the ingredients to become a collector's favorite. Ricky, I've seen hits of this that have come out over this past weekend. This product, it's nice. It's really nice. And I almost went down and purchased a couple of these for us to rip live on the air.
Yeah.
And I pumped the brakes, but this is pretty good looking stuff here. So 300 card checklist and loads of parallels going from purple glass numbered to 399 all the way down to a foil fractor 1 of 1.
Okay.
They highlight, not necessarily action shots, but action poses of your favorite WWE superstars with lots of color in the background, including on-card autographs like this Trick Willie.
I need to get my Trick Willie listed for sale.
Now might be about the time. Do you have a Topps Chrome Gold?
Yeah, numbered to 10.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a big card for sure.
Not messing around. On-card auto, if I recall. Maybe I have
Yeah, that's a big card that you have. We also see event used material from the Uso brothers, both of which have signed on card. We get a jumbo patch of Seth freaking Rollins with match used memorabilia. These are really good looking cards. And Ricky, I know you remember this one.
Dude, I love that so much. I'm going to be shopping for those. And I forgot Mrs. eBay for the old Valentine's Day, the old VD.
Yeah.
Got me reloaded my eBay gift bucks. I got another nice size gift card.
Oh, no kidding.
So yeah, we're looking good. I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. Might need to buy some togethers.
I like that a lot. You know, Sarah and I for Valentine's Day, at the end of the day, we're like, oh, is Valentine's Day? Like, oh.
Well, we lucked out that
in the morning I'll wake you up.
Our gift landed us at Backstreet Boys on Valentine's. And I said, "What?" I turned to my wife, "What more can I do for you?"
Exactly. But this card, I guess, for people listening, it is so they have short prints, which are WWE Then, Now, Forever, Together, and Masked. And this is a together version of the Brothers of Destruction. Ricky, the next kaboom for WWE cards? What do you think?
Ooh.
At least Color Blast. That's what they're going for here.
It doesn't feel...
Depends how short print they are. They are not numbered.
Yeah.
But
it'll depend.
I'll tell people right now, as long as these aren't once per box, put this on par with a Color Blast. And I think this is going to be massive. Ricky, I think this is the card that you probably need to go out and get with your eBay bucks. And
I'm going to do it. I don't love that big gold together in the middle of it. But you're right. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking you are 100% right. I'm going to be on there smashing the buy it now tonight.
These boxes run you $350 or so. I did see them at Fanatics at our local mall. You're going to get 12 cards per pack, 10 packs per hobby box. They also come in blasters. These just came out a couple of days ago. I would really encourage you to go check them out. You're going to get 2 autographs, 1 relic, 3 numbered parallels. Then you're going to get some inserts as well. It's pretty good looking stuff, and I think people are going to like it quite a bit. So that is WWE Universe for your new product of the week. But wait, there's more.
Oh, we're still on number 2.
I mean 1B. Because guess what? We're going to give people something for listening tonight. Because you know what, Ricky? Something we have tried to pin down on Card Talk with Mrs. Doc for quite some time and have not done a good job of it is finding pre-sales for Topps. Tomorrow, March 2nd, Available for pre-order, 2025 Topps Exalted WWE, where glory meets greatness. Every card tells a story. Now, a debut for a product that looks very nice for those of you watching on the YouTube. There are a couple of sentences here from Topps that I will read off. Ricky, I'll still try and show these pictures here too so you can observe them as I read. 2025 Topps Exalted WWE represents the brand's bold entry into premium wrestling collectibles, making its hobby-exclusive debut with a striking combination of autographs, relics, and vibrant parallels. This release is anchored by a 100-card base set that spans today's top superstars, tomorrow's rising stars, and WWE legends who continue to define the sport. Every hobby box delivers 2 autographs and 1 relic, giving collectors high-value chase opportunities in every break. Among the highlights, The Last Time Is Now relics, a historical tribute to John Cena's final year in the WWE. These cards feature authentic pieces of gear worn during Cena's farewell season, including material from his final WrestleMania appearance, capturing the end of an era in WWE history. Each relic, a tangible piece of Cena's legacy, connecting collectors to one of the most celebrated careers to ever step inside of the ring. Ricky, you can see the cards here. They are vibrant, they are colorful, but boy, they still look crisp and they kind of look high end.
They look cool as hell.
They do look pretty cool. I don't have a price on them, but the pre-sale tomorrow, March 2nd at noon Eastern. So maybe if you get a chance, jump on and, let's see what the price looks like. Maybe if the price is right, old Back to the Future universe will be opening a box next week, perhaps, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, that's 1B. 1C, this one will be very quick. There's a Topps Now product that I want to highlight. This is from the Elimination Chamber. Husband and wife, CM Punk, AJ Lee. You can pick these up for the next day. So if you are fans of them, go on over to Topps Now. Take a look at the Elimination Chamber for these two and pick up your favorite Topps Now duo. All right, Ricky, that's 1 count. That is the longest 1 count. Do you ever notice that some refs have different cadences with how quickly they go?
Oh, it's a huge thing in special guest referees. They always go fast or slow too.
And I think this is like the seasoned vet trying to draw it out. Probably just got hit like on accident on the side of the head with a chair and just regaining consciousness. And
no, you are the absolute heel ref that refuses to count John Cena for 3. So you're going 1. Oh, I'm going to wait. 2.
Speaking of 2.
Hold on, let's see if I can do the transition for you.
Okay, I like it.
That's how it goes, Chad.
Thank you.
Try to speed this one up. No, I'm totally kidding.
Number 2 each and every week is going to be the big sale of the week. Now, I'm going to be using card ladder data to tell you what the biggest sale of the week was. Ricky, this blew my damn mind. Look at this card. 2025 Topps WWE. What is this? Bape?
Oh, that looks awful.
I don't know what this product, this brand is. BAPE. Dominic Mysterio. It's a gold. It's a sticker autograph.
It's gold camo, dude. What
foil
are
fractor,
you doing?
1 of 1, and this bad boy sold for $3,400, making it the top WWE sale in the past week. Can you believe this?
I have to say, for all my bitching and complaining about how bland the WWE is and the storylines and the lack of matches and the lack of characters, Dominic Mysterio is a rare bright spot. He is an excellent character.
He is.
And Dirty Dom fits him so well because he just looks so dirty, and this card fits him so well. Maybe that's why they love it, is find me the dirtiest card, because that's what this looks like. You know, you said it's Bape. It looks like vape smoke all over that card.
These just don't look good. I'm showing the Topps Now here with WWE times Bape, and
what's going on, dude?
I just don't like them. It says merging the worlds of streetwear and trading cards. That's what these are. And, you know, this Dirty Dom coming in as the top sale of the week. You know that he's a ghost hunter as well. He appeared on the Shotzi paranormal channel at the Haunted Hill House.
Oh,
where I
really?
went. Yeah, with T-Dog.
So Bape is a bathing ape. It's a Japanese fashion brand. And no,
Wow.
not
$3,400. You could do a lot for $3,400.
yeah. Yeah,
And,
no. You might be able to
Biomass is
meet him.
apparently one of them.
Oh,
So that's number 2. That's our big sale of the week, and it brings us to number 3. Ricky, our number 3 is going to be the biggest auction that I can find this week in the world of sports cards. And this one, I don't know. It's not over on the Fanatics Collect. It certainly didn't make it into the Elimination Chamber. This one comes from straight up old school eBay. And you know who it is? How could it be episode 1 of Sunday Night Main Event without the Hulkster?
okay. I know what you're about to tell us. Doesn't that look like that relic look like it's from Bam Bam Bigelow?
It does look like it's from Bam Bam Bigelow.
I know it's not, but for a minute I thought we got tricked.
Well, Ricky, don't necessarily be so fast to make that assumption here. So this card is a 2024 flawless Hogan Star Swatch Signatures. It's got a patch. It's ruby, autograph numbered to 15. It's a beautiful card. It's got Hulkster flexing. It's got a big patch window with Bam Bam Bigelow's pants on it. This card's over $2,000. And this ends, we're recording this Sunday night. This ends in just under 2 days. So at the end of Tuesday. I have such a hard time with the price of this card. You can get a Hogan autograph for a few $100s. You take a look at the back of this flawless card. Ricky, the enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific match or event. It could very well be from
Old Bam Bam.
Old Bam Bam. Could be from those pillows that you could get that were they're wrestlers and you can smash them. It could have been Bam Bam, my buddy.
My wrestling buddy, or I forget what the hell. Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
So that's our
It
auction
reminds me.
there.
This pricing reminds me of when everyone brought their Hulks, including yours truly, to the National, thinking we were going to make a killing because he had died hours prior.
Yeah.
And flooded the market with $1 million Hulk Hogan's.
Yeah.
Idiot. Oh,
So there you go. Hulkamania
well
lives
done.
on. So that's our 3 count, man.
Okay.
That's what we got.
Very well done. Anything else to cover?
We need feedback. We need feedback from the people.
Stat.
All of it.
Does this blow?
No, don't tell us that. We worked hard on this episode.
I don't even think I got to play this. I don't know how I didn't get to this song.
It's sexual, baby.
Sexual Chocolates theme.
And I want to give it all to you. Yeah, right on. I'm right here for you. I know it's going to be good to you.
Okay, Ricky, I do have a question for you. The Sexual Chocolate, what era is he from?
Started in 98, 99 at the end of so in 98, World's Strongest Man, Mark Henry, joined the Nation of Domination, probably 97 into 98. The Rock was a part of it. The Rock then took off to be a solo competitor. And the Nation of Domination over time dissolved into late 90s, mid to late 90s. At the end, Mark Henry and D'Lo Brown were kind of together for a while as just the Nation of Domination. And then eventually, during that time, Mark Henry started becoming a Casanova and courting China. In fact, he sued her for sexual harassment to pressure her into a date and became known as Sexual Chocolate. Mark Henry.
Okay.
Late 98 into 99. Obviously, it was happening in 2000 because he got Mae Young pregnant with a hand. So
Wow. All right. Very good.
there you have it.
That doesn't help me in what I was looking for one bit. But
sorry.
that's a lot of no.
What
That's
era?
perfect info.
What era? You
Yeah.
mean like what
era?
attitude? Attitude era.
Okay, so here's a call out for our listeners for the next week. Any cards that you have of someone whose prime was in the Attitude Era, please post them and tag us. We will repost it on our Instagram at Pack to the Future Podcast. So we're looking for all Attitude Era cards.
Perfect. Sorry, misunderstood the assignment initially.
Nope, I expected you to read my mind, buddy.
Oh, no. All right. Well, on that note, let's see what we want to go out on. I think.
Oh yeah, what do we? This is a big one, man. Like, this is the inaugural one. People may expect you to stick with this. Make sure you pick a good one.
Yeah, I think this will be pretty good.
What is it? I'm excited. Oh.
It's been another fun episode for Chad. I'm Ricky, telling you all to put that finger up in the air for the world's greatest wrestling/sports card podcast involving a doctor and an attorney you will ever see.
All right. So what are the odds that we're not going to get like copyright strikes on podcast form?
Very low is my guess. We're going to find out which ones work and which ones don't. We're
going to find out here pretty quick. Now, speaking of which, to close out the show here, when you get to the point when CM Punk and Finn Balor are going, you make sure that you've got your full attention and speakers up, because you are going to want to watch CM Punk's entrance.
I'm watching CM Punk walk out right now. So do I need to pause it and go back?
You got to go back. Yeah. You got to, because
I love a good entrance. I love a good entrance.
It's when he's in the locker room, not when he's walking out. And you are going to blast that music and your shirt's probably going to come off.
Dude, I'm taking it off preemptively.
And with that being the case.
And Dan